January 5th, 2026, and as you can see the sun's just come up. It's a beautiful morning. It's really chilly, it's about -5 and we've had snow, a little bit of snow in the night, so it looks really pretty. So I'm just out on a relatively short hike, the first one of the year. Let's go. Good morning guys, hope you're well and welcome back to my latest hiking adventure, the first one of 2026. Oh, it is a very, very chilly morning. It's we're looking at about around -5, -4 currently, and yeah, as I just said, it snowed in the night. I was going up to bed at about 11:30, and I just quickly looked on my phone and it said snow flurries will be starting in approximately 15 minutes or something, so I thought that's exciting. So yeah, about midnight it started snowing, so I watched it out the window for a bit, and I was planning to come out today anyway because I thought it's going to be a nice crisp sunny day, so it'd be nice to do a little hiking video. So with the snowfall, I mean it's a dusting, to be honest. There's not much here, but it's just enough to make it look pretty. So yeah, last night was like excellent, so can have a nice bit of snow for tomorrow's hike. So yeah, I've just set off. So yeah, this is a local and I don't want to go too far today, so I'm keeping it nice and local. So I've just left my house in Guilsville. You can just see the church through the trees up there, and then I'm heading down the fields towards village of West Haddon, and then once I get to West Haddon, I'm making my way over to Honey Hill, because I'm hoping, because I don't think it's going to get above freezing today, so I'm hoping this little dust and the snow is going to sort of stick around all day. So once we get up to Honey Hill, we should have some nice views looking out over the snowy landscape. Well, as I said, it's hard, it's not really deep snow, but it's enough to make it look pretty. So yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, you've probably noticed a bit of image, like the footage might look different to my opening piece of camera, because if you watched my last video, which I did in between Christmas and New Year, so I'm struggling to talk because my chin's actually it feels quite numb from the cold, so I can't talk properly. Yeah, so if you watch that video, I said how I was going to buy. I just ordered a new like vlogging camera, which I'm going to try out on the hikes this year. So I've actually brought that camera out with me just to try it out. I've got my phone with me as well, so I'm going to sort of alternate between the two and just try it out. I'm going to just see how I get on with it, because the image quality on that is brilliant. Like, it's 4K footage, looks really good. However, just doing that piece up there, it's a lot of faff to sort of get the settings right. Whereas on my phone, I attach the phone to my tripod and I record away, and it's like the simplicity of it is what makes it good. And obviously with my summer hikes, I'm travelling long distances, so time is of the essence. So if that camera proves a bit fiddly and time consuming, then I may have to just stick with the phone. Perhaps I could bring the camera out with me, the proper camera that is, and use it for like B-roll if there's some nice scenery or something. so I could like alternate between the two cameras. But yeah, I'll see how I get on. I'll use it again at times today, just to familiarise myself with it and see if I can get in a bit of a rhythm. So yeah, we'll see how I get on. But anyway, I'm going to push on to the village of West Haddon and try and warm up because it is cold. I've got my snood on, stop the chill going down my neck, down my back, sorry. But yeah, regardless of the cold, it is a beautiful morning, as you can see, so I'm excited for this one, the first hike of the year, so let's go. Right, I'm making good progress. I just looked on my weather app and it's still like -5 with a wind chill. It feels like factor of about -9. There is a bit of a breeze coming through. So yeah, it was really cold today, but I kind of like it. This is on cold days I always kind of just think, you know, 6 months time, 7 months time when it's summer, whatnot, you have like those heat waves where it's like temperatures of 30+ degrees and it's roasting. You know, just those contrasts, it's incredible just to think, you know, it's going to go from this to just roasting hot temperatures and that heat and stuff. I love it, love that kind of stuff. It's so peaceful, so quiet. I think a lot of people have gone back to work today. My wife has. Well, no, she worked. She went back on Friday, but she was working from home on Friday, whereas today's her first day back in the office, so she's gone off to work, as have a lot of people after the festive holiday. I've still got another week off work, so happy days for me. Yeah, couldn't think of anything better to be doing on a Monday morning hiking. So yeah, I'm well chuffed. Right, so I'm about 5 kilometres into the walk. I'm just approaching the village of West Haddon. Just looking out over the scenery. This is the way I've came. As you see, just over here somewhere is Gilsborough Church. So yeah, I've come right down these fields. Now I'm just heading up this track towards West Haddon. It's it's a beautiful morning, albeit very chilly. It's beautiful. A bit further back down there, I passed through like a sort of wooded area. There was a little path going through it, and it was stunning in there. It was really sheltered. It's nice to get out the wind for a bit. But yeah, it looked really pretty in there. So yeah, we don't often get snow in this part of the world anymore. The last couple of decades, it's really just got gradually less and less. So when we do have snow days, it is nice to head out and make the most of it. Because yeah, as I say, we don't get many. But yeah, really enjoying this one so far. Right, I just passed through the village of West Haddon. Now I'm back out into the countryside. My mobile phone was getting low on battery, so I'm just charging that up. And whilst I'm doing that, I'm just using it as an opportunity to try out the new camera, the vlogging camera. It's so you can probably tell a bit of difference in between the footage. Yeah, it does produce a really nice 4K like that crisp footage. But one thing a lot of people have said about this camera, you know, it's got good reviews, but people say it isn't good with battery life. So I think if I'm going to use this going forward, I'll have to purchase some more batteries, because yeah, it's already like 2/3 of the way through it, and I've hardly done any footage. But to be fair, it is really cold today, which is always puts a strain on batteries. So I'll forgive it. And yeah, also shooting in 4K, it demands quite a lot from the camera. So yeah. But yeah, it's as you can see, the footage is good. I'm just kind of getting to grips with the cam, you know, learning all the little tips and tricks along the way. So yeah, I'm sure as I use it more that I'll get on top of it and get the best out of it. But yeah, it does produce nice footage. So I'm going to push on towards a little hamlet called Winwick now. Look at these views, beautiful. You can see, I can't see because the sun's, basically honey hills over there somewhere, nearly just over some of these wind turbines. That's where I'm heading. Right, I'm just on the outskirts of Winwick now. My phone's nicely charged. Here's the main camera, this Sony SV1. It's very compact. I mean, yeah, you can't really see it from there, but yeah, it's a tiny little thing. Really cool. I didn't point out earlier that there might be a slight difference in audio as well, because the microphone that I use for my iPhone is not compatible with the camera, so I've got another wireless microphone system here. It's from the same company, so there shouldn't be too much difference, but just in case there's a slight variation in the audio. But yeah, really cool camera. Hopefully I can get on board with it and start using it on more of the hikes. But yeah, with the iPhone, it's just the simplicity of it. Everything's on there. It's just the convenience of it all. And whereas on here you do have to mess around with a few settings and whatnot, it's slightly more fiddly. Is that a word, fiddlier? It's a bit more fiddly than the iPhone. But the image quality is really good. The batteries on it's quite low now, so perhaps get a few more bits of footage with it later on in the walk. But I'm impressed with it, so we'll see how we get on with it. But yeah, pushing on into Winwick. My snood won't stay up, but yeah, pushing on into Winwick now. I think I found the only cloud in the sky. That's it, I think. It's a beautiful day. It's bloody cold though. I think it's around -1 at the moment, with a wind chill factor of like -4, 3. So yeah, it's bloody cold. I'm kind of wishing that I brought my flask out with some hot drink in it, like tea or coffee or something. But if you watch my video called 2025 Highlights, that's where I stopped on top of Honey Hill and had like a cup of mulled wine, because it was coming up to Christmas, and that was the last time I used my flask. I mean, I've put it in the dishwasher since then. But this morning I opened it up and it still smells of mulled wine, so I thought I want to make a tea, and then taste of mulled wine and tea. That's a strange combo. So I've got no flask with me, so I've got to tough it out. I've just got cold water to hydrate me. But yeah, Honey Hill was fast approaching through these trees, and then once I get up there, I'm only about an hour's walk from home, so I haven't actually got all that far to go. Like I say, it's not a long walk. It's only about 18 kilometres, and I think I'm going up to about 10 kilometres into it. So it's going well. just gone 12:30 and I'm about 12 kilometres into this hike. I've just passed through the small village of Elkington and now I'm on the Jurassic Way heading up to Honey Hill. It's temperatures are around 0 degrees, so I'm actually not feeling cold anymore compared to when I first went out this morning. It was -5. That was chilly, but yeah, I'm feeling just right now and I'm getting the old heart rate going because I'm climbing, as I say, just climbing up to Honey Hill. So once I get up there I think I'm going to have a little bite to eat just to get some energy on board, so I'm all fueled up for the final leg of this hike. I came to Guilsborough. It's beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely stunning. I do love a bit of snow, I must admit. Many people don't, but I love it. If you followed my channel, subscribe. If you've been following my videos and whatnot in 2025, this is the same. I did a hike in sort of mid-April called a short hike up to Honey Hill, and I'm actually walking the same route today. And I'm just like remembering how lush it was back then. It was like, just before everything explodes into life. So I remember walking up this path in the sunshine. There was bees and butterflies sort of going up and down the hedgerows and stuff, all pleasant and just an amazing contrast to what we've got now. But they both of those conditions have their own beauty. So as I've said on previous videos, I just love where we're positioned on the globe here in the UK. We get like the perfect mix of everything, just to keep it interesting. So I'm really enjoying this one. Right, so I just made it to the top of Honey Hill. Lovely views. Never tire of them, love it. So I'm going to stop for a 5-minute bite to eat and a bit of water. We've got some Christmas food left over, like some mince pies and stuff, which I brought out with me. So I'm going to tuck into those and just take in these views. Wow, it's such a clear day, I love it. You can see for absolute miles and miles away, it's brilliant. Distant horizons. Fantastic. Back on the move again after having a quick bite up on Honey Hill. I'm just walking down the side of it now, the sun's getting quite low. Yeah, so goodbye Honey Hill. Oh, low battery sign. So yeah, now I'm just walking down this footpath, then I'm going to get on the road, country road, which is going to take me into the village of Cold Ashby, and then once I get to Cold Ashby, Guilsborough's the next village down. So yeah, closing stages now. Could be back home perhaps in an hour and 15 minutes, which will be good because I'm bloody freezing. I'm looking forward to getting home and having a nice warm cup of tea, and I'm going to sit down at the dining room table, and our cats, Gus and Sylvie, often when I sit at the dining room table, they'll come along and they'll sit on my lap, both of them, nose to tail, and they're excellent fire warmers. So I'm hoping they come and lay on my sit down on my lap and warm me up a bit. Push it on. Can you hear that noise? It's from my boot. I was like, what's that? And I look, I'll try and do this. If you look, let's get this right. See there? The soles are starting to fall apart on these boots. So I've been aware of it for a while now. So I'll perhaps have to get some new ones this year. I probably want to get them sooner rather than later, so that, you know, when I buy the new pair, I've worn them in by the time the long hikes start in the summer. So yeah, that's something I'll have to bear in mind. But yeah, just coming into Cold Ashby now. Right, that's Cold Ashby ticked off. Just leaving it now. And now, yeah, I'm getting on a road called the Cold Ashby Road, which is going to take me into Guilsborough, back home. So yeah, only about another 1.5 miles, 2 miles to go. So yeah, closing stages. Do you remember a video I recorded back in July? I think it was called Canals, Fields and Hills, one of my hiking videos. And I was walking down this road, and I said how I always see the sky walking down here, like any time of day I'll always see him. And I called him Mike Oldfield because he looks like Mike Oldfield. I literally see this guy every time I come down Cold Ashby Road. I call him Mike Oldfield. I don't know him or anything. I say hello to him if I see him. I don't really know him. But you can almost guarantee that you'll see him when I'm going down this road. Do you reckon we'll see him today? Let's find out in a bit. It's got to happen. I'd be surprised if I didn't, because it's almost guaranteed. I mean, I can come down here 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, middle of the day, and he's just here. As I said in the video back in July, I think he works at a farm down the Cold Ashby Road, so perhaps he lives in Cold Ashby, so he's always going to and from the village. So yeah, let's see if we see him. It'd be hilarious. My boots have stopped making that noise. I think what happened, some snow had got in underneath that bit of sole, and that's why it was scraping along the ground. But it's not making a noise now. But regardless, I still need to get some new boots at some point. I'm probably just going to get another pair of these. They're spot on. I mean, they are quite lightweight. I mean, I've only had these 2 years and yeah, they're falling apart already, but so you can get them around £120. So if I've got to pay that every 2 years, I will, because for the kind of walking I do, I don't really walk on sort of mountainous terrain or anything, so I don't need any hard wearing boots, but I do cover a lot of distance on sort of flattish ground, so what I need is lightweight boots, and these are lightweight, and they've got like a memory foam sole, so they're beautiful to walk on. Like I'm really pleased with them. Yeah, it'd be good if they lasted a bit longer, but I'm happy to pay the money, because these on the long walks, these are really, yeah, they do make it a lot easier, and I don't get blisters anymore, because I think these boots are one of the reasons why I don't get the blisters anymore. So yeah, another pair of these and we'll be spot on. Not seen him yet. Let's see what happens. Right, I've just passed Mike Oldfield's farm and I didn't see him. Amazing. I almost guarantee that you'll see him walking up and down that road. He obviously doesn't like the snow. I'm pretty much on the outskirts of Guilsborough now. So yeah, I think I'm just going up to 18 kilometres. Yeah, I've been out for like 6.5 hours, which is taking quite a while, but to be fair, I haven't been in a rush today. I've just been taking my time, soaking up the snowy scenery. It's been beautiful. Very enjoyable hike. Pretty cold, but no, I've really enjoyed this one. And low battery again. The only downside to this walk is that issue there. The batteries have really struggled today on everything, the phone, the camera and the drone. It is very chilly and the batteries just don't operate very smoothly in cold conditions. So I've been having to charge up my phone like every like 10 minutes pretty much. It's just been struggling a bit, but yeah, it's one of those things. It doesn't matter. Apart from that, it's been a fantastic walk, and just nice to be out in a bit of snow. This is the first sort of snowy hike that I've recorded, which is always nice. I mean, yeah, it wasn't a whiteout or anything. I mean, yeah, it's more of a dust in the snow, but it was enough to make it pretty. So I'm happy with that. And yeah, I'm going to get home and get the kettle on because I'm freezing. And then get some dinner on for when the wife gets home from work. And then yeah, I've got my first band camp of the year tonight at 8 o'clock. So yeah, that'd be good to see the boys. So yeah, oh bloody hell! See that buzzard? There he goes. Just sat right down that branch. That's cool. Yeah. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I have, for sure. It's been lovely. I'm going to keep my eye on the forecast because it's chopping and changing all the time, but there is still snow in the forecast at times this week. I don't know how intense and sort of what time of day it's going to fall. A few days ago, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday was looking really good for snow. I thought, oh, awesome, it looked like we're going to get quite a good dumping, and I thought that's going to be good for me. I can get out on a hiking video. But then the last couple of days that kind of dried up a bit, and I was like, But luckily last night we had like an hour and a half of snow, and that's what's caused this today. So I'm very grateful because that's allowed me to get out and do this hike. But I'll keep mine in the forecast, because if we do have another good bit of snow, another good bit of nice little blankets, then I will head out on another sort of winter hike this week. And then we'll play it by ear. If not, then I'll perhaps do another hike. As I say, I'm going back to work a week today, so at the weekend I'll have a quiet one, no hikes or anything. But yeah, perhaps the weekend after that I might head out on another short one, depending on the weather and whatnot. But thank you so much for watching this one. I've really enjoyed it, despite the cold weather and whatnot. The landscapes looks absolutely beautiful, and it's been a great hike to start off 2026. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Completato.